Enthusiasm. I think this group enjoys the practice. We just gotta do a better job of coaching them to stay on their feet. And it's a learning process. This is our first day the way we install. So this is the first day we ran a lot of these schemes, a lot of these formations. But they're enthusiastic. We got to teach them how to prepare better. As far as before practice. But they're enthusiastic, so that's good.
Neil said a lot of guys on the ground.
Yes, too many guys on the ground. Too many guys on the ground. We're trying to do a team setting there. That's just so much part of the game now. You want to keep everybody up. People on the ground, people falling, rolling ankles, and losing time. That's what you can't have.
You see from the center, that's still a work in progress.
Yeah, it is. Barrett, he's learning. That's a tough position just to come out and you haven't played much. I haven't played the center at all. So, he's going to get better every day. That's what I challenge him to do. Get a little better every day.
What led you to move to that position? As center. Then we played a little bit of guard.
His body type is a center. He's smart. He's been around long enough now where he's respected, and he's really got a great voice control and communication. That's the big thing, is being able to communicate with the other guys.
How does Mays fit into that picture too?
He's working center and guard. And I got to see what he can do. That's the biggest thing with all these guys. We just got to see what they can do. Today was a little bit of a glimpse, but it was still all outside zone scheme, so it wasn't as much power stuff as we want to run. So he's definitely going to fit in.
Are you a big experimenter? You like to move guys around?
No, I like to try to find left side players, right side players up front, and and just get the best five out there on the field. That's the biggest thing. I like to let them stay there till they learn it. And then once we get second half of spring, if we see a guy, hey, he might be a little bit better here, then we'll move him. But I don't like to do it every day.
Neil highlighted
McKipp. The right side guy left.
Yeah, Colton just because I think he's one of our best O-line. I think you got to put him at left tackle. He's going to run into some. He had some trouble today with his set just because first time he's really done a line. But I think he can be a really good left tackle in this league.
Was there any semblance of timing today, or is that still a work in progress with the whole group?
The good thing is that several of these guys played together, and they're really tight group, and that's why I like it. So that there's still some of that timing, but it's getting better. It's coming to get better.
How are you managing the time between working with the line individual and then trying to get a feel for the whole offense? Is that more in your work later? Or?
No, right now I'm strictly focusing on the offensive line. There's enough guys here that like to watch the ball. You know what I mean? There's very few people that like to watch the guys that don't have the ball. Me and Tyler Orlowski, my GA, does a great job played here. And he really has some really good knowledge of the O-line. The guys really respect him, and he's a huge part of it. He's not just a GA. He's like my assistant O-line coach. We break up drills, but I'm really just focusing on the O-line right now.
It's hard without pads, I guess, to know, but do you see anybody sort of pushing the top five right now, sort of any of those sort of second?
I don't know. I hadn't seen enough. It's been fake football for 2 days. That was the first day. I really haven't watched the film yet, so we'll see.
Stud today when you're banging. What's the schedule like for banging them?
We thought about going full pass today, but we kind of pulled back being the first day because we would really be on the ground. So I think once we feel good about these guys, understanding how to keep their feet under them, and understanding how to come up on a running back or a receiver and break down and be in position, we're probably not going to go full pads until we feel good about that.
Is patience the most overlooked part of coaching, especially at this time of year when you're trying to put things together?
Oh yeah, no doubt. You got to. As a young coach, I always wanted things to happen right now. And as I've done it for a while, you understand, hey, you got to take baby steps. Like I said, I just talked to my guys about, hey, you're not going to be great. You just got to get a little bit better every day. Just find one thing you can get better at every day. And that does take patience as a coach because you want it to happen right now.
Did it take you a while to learn that?
It did. And I'm still not great at it. I'll go ahead and tell you. I still lose my patience.
But I found most coaches aren't really.
Yeah. By the time I get good at it, I'll be too old to coach probably. So.
But the willingness and the cooperation is there so far?
No doubt. These kids have not dreaded practice. They've had positive attitudes. They're great in the film room. They really enjoy being around each other. And they enjoy practicing. And I think once we teach them, how to prepare and how to actually be out there and practice and stay on their feet, we're gonna get better.
How much of the install is O-line oriented? Obviously, with quarterbacks and skill guys, we know there's different terminology. How much of the install is different for the O-line guys?
It's all the schemes that we run. We're basically an inside zone, gap team, and outside zone. They've run all those in the past, so it didn't change it a whole lot. Just kind of changed the way I teach it. They understand the scheme, so it's not a lot of difference. There's some different technique stuff, and there's some different words and the way we teach it. But other than just knowing what we're doing, we're not doing a whole lot of option stuff or anything crazy like that.
Just listening to Neil and you, I'm getting the sense that you're coaching them how to practice as much as you are coaching football right now.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. That's such a big part of it. Is they got to learn how to practice. They got to learn how we want our drills run. They got to learn the tempo of the drill. Each drill's a little bit different, but you're trying to get something done. But everything's not all out. Some of it's teaching stuff, and they got to learn how you want them to run the drill.
You understand everything that Neil says on the mic? We're getting a lot of echo out there in that Kentucky drawl, man. Sometimes it's tough to make it out.
I got a script, so I don't listen to a lot of stuff he's saying. And I don't know if you noticed, but O-line, we're almost separate from what they're doing. So he's not always talking to me. So if he's trying to get my attention, usually he's got to start screaming at me. I'm not always listening.
How long did it take you when you were at Troy to get these guys organized and practicing the way you want them? What is the process there for you?
It took us. A lot of it depends on really how good you are and how much depth you have. But it took us, until probably halfway through camp to get them where they understood what you wanted and staying on their feet, because there's such a competitive side of it that they want to lay out for tackles and lay out for blocks, and you got to teach them, hey, we can't do that every day. Everybody's going to be hurt if we do that every day. So once they learn that, to understand to be competitive but also be in good body position, that's when we'll start getting a lot better.
You always in shorts in practice. Classic
Not
offensive line
always.
coach.
I'm not making that. Not up here. Now, Troy, I can say that. Up here, I'm not making that statement. I already told him. I said, I'll try to stay in shorts as much as I can, but there's some days up here where I got to feel I'm going to be wearing at least one pair of sweatpants.
Okay, thanks.